Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. And in this video, we're going to talk a little bit more about putting together your new campaign for your game. Now, I've done a video about this subject before, and we talked about getting started, about keeping things small to begin with. Keeping things small and easy as a starting game master is a great thing for you. It is your friend. And the last time we talked about starting off in a village, maybe making all the players from that village, or giving them a reason to be in that village to get started. And it's a small place to start, and you add to it away from the village as needed. The lands around the village, the woods nearby, the city that's many miles away. You just add what you need when you need it. Very easy, keeps it neat, keeps it clean, and you don't have to invent an entire world for it. But in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about your encounters, your bad guys, the plot maybe, whatever you want to call it. But not every campaign has to be saving the planet. Your campaign could be something as easy as your players obtaining the things they want for their characters. And by this I mean maybe your character has a family heirloom his family has lost that he's after. That's something easy that you can go after. And it keeps things simple, and you don't have to come up with these big, lavish epics. But you could save the epics for once you got more experience running games. But it could be something as getting rid of local thugs. Now, there are ways you can stretch that through many game sessions, and that can be just as fulfilling of a campaign as saving the gods, or what have you. Keep your stuff small, especially in the beginning. And after several of these minor campaigns, you will get experience and can design bigger, badder, more lavish things. A neat part about a campaign, especially a small one, is reoccurring bad guys, reoccurring villains. And the reoccurring villain can be very tricky to pull off. The first reason is the player characters kill them off. Then what are you going to do? Well, there are ways to get around that. Perhaps somebody brings him back from the dead using a cleric or a sorcerer or something. Or maybe he owes a favor to a demon and gets to come back. There are ways you can bring him back. Maybe he's cursed to keep living and keep failing and keep dying. Here's a twist for you. What if the way to defeat the reoccurring villain that keeps coming back from the dead is to help him? You help him remove his curse. He dies, he's gone for good. You helped the guy, sure, but in helping him, you got rid of him. There are neat things you can do along those lines. The other thing about reoccurring villains is you can overdo it. A reoccurring villain can be very annoying, especially if you keep bringing them back for no reason. Your reoccurring villain, believe me, if he's a coward, he fights the characters because he thinks he's got an edge, and then runs and lets his minions die, only to come back later to try the same thing again. That could be just as memorable as a reoccurring villain with a climactic battle again and again. So you want to be careful running your reoccurring villains. but they can be very fun, especially in these campaigns that aren't earth-shattering. It gives your characters some familiarity with what they're dealing with. And like I said, the best thing you can do when you're starting off as a game master is keep everything small. You don't have to be epic. Sometimes some of the most remembered and talked about games are the ones that keep it simple. But anyway, hopefully my incoherent rambling helps you out in some way. And hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.